Hi, I'm Morekdice, and welcome to a quick update. This will now be the third time I've tried to do this, because my Windows is being stupid. Anyway, so we're going to try to keep this quick and succinct. Sorry there was no Shadowrun today, but it is snowing like crazy, and there are random power outages and stuff, so I need to be careful. And I probably have to turn my computer off. Now, upcoming for me, I'm going to finish the rest of Not a Hero to beat the game entirely. I have Obscure 2 on the list. I also am going to do some backlog for some PlayStation 1 games that I didn't fully finish or should finish, but haven't really done it, so that way I can just kind of fill it up there. And I also just got my monetization back after quite a bit. So now that that's all done, I feel much better. I hope to soon get my Patreon updated, even though that's been a total pain in the butt to try to get done. And I also have been using Restreamio, so I will have a new chat that will go up this Saturday, and Saturday PlayStation stream will still be up, hopefully, if I have power. The other thing I want to talk about in brief is going back through my monetization, and what a pain it was. I had to go through 75 pages of videos and finding all the random ones that didn't get monetized, because at first it said you're eligible for it, none of them were monetized, and then I had to go back and basically reload the page until all the videos were all monetized, and then click through individual ones to find out which ones weren't, because it was random ones. I also have 2 videos that I accidentally deleted. If you find them, good for you. I'll re-upload them. I don't remember what they were. Anyway, the big thing I wanted to actually talk about was YouTube, and how YouTube is changing for the worst once again. YouTube, as a platform, should avoid this censorship nonsense, and they're pulling videos from people and censoring certain things and certain opinions, which is just wrong, because when I came to YouTube, it was crazy atheists, Muslims, and Southern people waving their Union flags or rebel flags everywhere, and it was kind of a crazy Wild West, and it was great because you could watch all sorts of crazy opinions. And now it seems like they're censoring certain opinions, which is really rather frustrating, and demonetizing channels that I believe really do deserve a lot of work. And a lot of this stems from this whole YouTube trending, and basically with their anti-bullying, they're pushing out a lot of other channels, because you have big companies like CNN and other large groups that are basically claiming that other people are bullying them, even though they put up bullying videos. And big companies shouldn't do that. They shouldn't be permitted more rights than regular people on YouTube, and whoever's in charge of that should just leave YouTube, because it's wrong. YouTube is meant as a free speech platform to upload whatever garbage you want to upload and see if it sticks. But once you start getting into this whole censorship and being frustrating and, you know, blocking content, it's only a matter of time before someone like Pornhub comes out with their own non-porn video service, and then people will just start shifting and moving. And it's only a matter of time that YouTube becomes the MySpace of other things, especially with the way they're going with censorship. And it bothers me when people's ad revenue requires on them not saying the word shit. It's ridiculous. I don't really go crazy for the ad revenue stuff, because it makes me barely anything, even though I get a fair amount of views each month. But they seem to propel themselves towards these bigger ones, like The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and Watch Mojo, and, you know, all these Jake Paul, and all these kind of just generic garbage, overproduced stuff that's not really all that good, and I really don't know who's watching it. And it really just disturbs me that these people are essentially given more, even though they already have enough, and it ends up with this whole YouTube mess. And right now it's like, I should probably just start setting animals on fire and peeing in graveyards and stuff, because that will probably get me more money, because people will just watch garbage content like that. And it's amazing that things like Good Mythical Morning, oh, careful, we're getting into bullying because we're talking about specific channels. They always talk about like this, YouTube always talks about this deceptive stuff. Good Mythical Morning, I've watched a bunch of their videos and I can't stand them because all of their videos are deceptive. They're like, oh, check out this challenge, and it's like 25 minutes of them talking about nothing and just being like, oh, look, it's us, and then the last 5 minutes are devoted to it, and they peter it out, and it's not even good content. Like, I'd rather watch My Virgin Kitchen, which is like all content, even though the guy's a little bit of a punce, but he's funny, you know. And stuff like that, and underproduced videos, and people who just put stuff up, like your All Dragon, LNRA, Dracu. You even have people like Donkey who just, they really, you can tell that they work to just put up content. They don't way overproduce it and, you know, make it this like clean, cut and dry stuff. Like, that's the reason why people moved away from TV, is because they wanted a different platform. And YouTube doesn't understand this. They want to become TV with this YouTube Red stuff and like trying to be like Netflix. Like, no, if I want Netflix, I'll just watch Netflix. Like, I don't come to YouTube to watch Netflix. Like, that's the reason why there's like Twitch and other services now, is because YouTube doesn't do the things it should well. And I fear that it is dying as a channel, and it's been for quite a long time, because now they're trying to do like the Sassy Wendy's thing. They're demonetizing people for saying the word gun, you know, all this ridiculous SJW nonsense. And now with the bullying stuff, they're pushing legitimate channels out because they don't like, because somebody else doesn't like their opinion, so they report them for bullying or like inappropriate content or violation of these community guidelines and all this stuff. And it's like, the community guidelines have worked well because bad people get pushed off, especially people who are just absolutely toxic, even though there are still toxic people on here. And then instead they promote, you know, Watch Mojo and top 10 list garbage, which is okay if you have one or two of those, but if your entire channel is devoted to that, you're terrible. Like, Top 10's Net does it right, at least. Or oh god, I can never remember his name. He does like horror and ghost stuff, like Top 10 Ghosts Caught on Film, but he also has other like legitimate content where he talks about things that happen, which that's fine. But like this kind of like rubbish content kills YouTube for me, and my YouTube feed is just filled with this nonsense. And going back through my 75 videos, it's amazing to see how many people have like thumbs up, how many views I have, all that, or how many people have liked whatever my videos in the past and watched my videos in the past. I mean, I have a video with 2.5 million, and after, you know, 7 years of this, I see parts where people have, like, I know 2 people specifically who have mass downvoted my videos. One of them was some, you know, little kid or whatever who got busted for copyright content by uploading TV shows and is banned, or got pushed from YouTube. But I still keep the dislikes. I don't care about that stuff, but unfortunately for YouTube metrics, it's one of those things. So if you see a video, like it, whatever. I mean, I mash like button on people who just don't get enough attention. And then the other one was someone who mass disliked like 30 videos because I said that the rebels in Star Wars were a bunch of space terrorists. And it's just funny stuff like that. I mean, the Star Wars people go crazy about that kind of stuff because it's like a religion to them. But going back through my content, I can never pick out exactly what people want. And I don't really care about what people want. I just play games and hope for the best. And, oh my god, that tree is going to fall over. It's like halfway over now. Anyway. So, the only other thing I wanted to make mention of is that I'm fairly active on Twitter. And you can always message me or put suggestions or whatever on my Twitter, or you can just message me and ask me to follow you, and I probably will, because I have nothing better to do in between. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this quick update. Me complaining about YouTube and its censorship and being stupid and allowing people to electrocute a dead rat, but then other people mention the word gun and they have to be removed. Because people who say that are wrong. YouTube will probably remove this video or demonetize it or something in some way. Or just at least tell me that because I said shit, it's not suitable for all promotions. But yeah, so with Restreamio, I will have a new chat that will be YouTube and Twitch together. So hopefully that works out well. So I think that's all for right now. And you have a wonderful rest of your day. Subscribe, like, do whatever you want. I'll even, I'll put those up so you can see them. Go to any one of them. Also, this kitty, which I circled my mouse around, which you can't see. No, why did you go away? Thank you. This kitty is now listed as extinct. So, sad puma. Little tear for the sad extinct puma. They're still in captivity, but in the wild they're considered extinct because their population won't survive. So yeah, the eastern mountain lion is unfortunately extinct, or the Florida panther, whatever you want to call it. But that's all for this video. Hopefully I don't die. Hopefully I keep power for PlayStation tomorrow. But have a wonderful rest of your day and do whatever you want. See you later.